Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hypodermic here. We are reacting to the Zombies trailer for Season 1, Astra Malorum. Here's the official gameplay trailer. I'm excited. Let's take a look at it here. Please don't lag my webcam out. But let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Such a lonely and strangely beautiful place to die.
A lot of quick shots. We'll have to obviously slow this down. Oh.
A breathable atmosphere millions of miles from Earth.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Goodbye, hell pig!
Ooh. So that is a trap. That is a sick trap. Wow. Whoa.
Well, there goes the last of my hearing.
Sam turrets is this T. Oh, the skybox looks beautiful, man.
This gun is lit up like disco.
Damn, it's sick. There's mule kick. Woo.
Twice as many.
Oh, dude. Oh, that was some nostalgia right there. God damn.
Enemies are stupid and smart them with violence.
Violence. Wow, that was so action packed. Okay. Wow. I was not ready for that. Let's slow it down a bit because there's a lot we're gonna have to look back on. Turn this down because that's gonna sound absolutely horrendous. Let's get to our first shot right there. Okay. Nice little shot of the map. Look at the background, man. It looks it's so weird. Those just asteroids? I guess, yeah, you're around Saturn's rings, so obviously there's gonna be a shit ton of asteroids. I think that's Saturn, at least. I don't know. Really weird. I wonder if the planets are going to be a certain Easter egg step, just like how it was in Voyage of Despair. Hopefully they, if it is, hopefully they do it better. Look, you got mule kick. Oh god, you guys can't see my mouse. Why does it never show up here? I'm gonna right click. You see? Okay, right where it says loop. I'm gonna click off. You see mule kick right there. So there's our first little glimpse. Yeah, you got a little gazebo here. There's some buried vibes for sure. I'm feeling some buried vibes. Also, weirdly enough, Dead of the Night, just because of the Hubba Bubba telescope here. I know it's not the telescope, but you know what I mean. Okay, first little shot there. Let's continue. We got another nice shot here. Looks like the spawn of the map there. You get a nice visual of the planets. Oh god, this is going to be such a beautiful map just to look at. There, okay, hold on. Stars lied to us. Interesting quote. What is that thing right below my webcam? That little jar. It looks like there's something in there. I don't know, it looks like from this angle, it kind of looks like a tooth. But, regardless, that's another nice shot here. We have an armor wall by. You can kind of see it down there. There's our exfil at the bottom left. It looks like there's something, not bottom left, but middle bottom left, if that makes sense. There's something next to that though. I have no idea what that is. Could that be like a power generator? Oh no, that's the those are the, I was gonna say SAM turrets. What are they actually called? Are they called SAM turrets? But yeah, I'm assuming that could be a trap. That also could be something to do with the Easter egg too. So we gotta just keep that in mind. I'm liking what this map's looking like so far. It's pretty unique. Very different from Ashes of the Damned. Got a zombie spawn in there. He has some runes on him. There was Jug. We have a black screen. Well, that's just not what I wanted. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we have planets hanging. I wonder if that's going to be an Easter egg step, but we do have Juggernog there. You guys can't see it because my webcam's in the way, but there is a picture. Is that oh no. Okay, I'm gonna move my webcam quickly here. Hello, this is Future Grayson here, and there's about to be a lot wrong with what I say in this next coming part here. I completely forgot all my Greek mythology. So what I was meant to say was, when I was talking about Apollo in the painting, that's actually Perseus and Pegasus. And when I was talking about flying too close to the sun, I got that mixed up with Icarus. Just work with it here. And I also mentioned the Atlas step as well, but I also say Apollo again for some reason. I don't know why that name popped up again, but yeah, there's a lot that I say wrong here. So, oh, and the painting that I said that was Medusa, yeah, newsflash, that's not Medusa. I'm just saying shit at this point because I think I know I'm fucking up. That woman, I actually have no idea who's in that painting. Gaia? I don't know. I have no clue. Freaking could be Queen Victoria for all I know. So yeah, let's get back to the video. Okay, now since the webcam's moved, you guys can see the painting right there. We are getting some heavy chaos storyline getting seeped into this dark ether here, because that's oh dude, what's Apollo who flew close to the sun and got burned? What? Because I think that is what that's referencing there. He's on Pegasus. If you look right below the planets, there's another portrait. I think that's Medusa. I think that's supposed to be Medusa. And if you guys see just off to the right of Jug, that little statue right there, where have we seen that before? That was in Dead of the Night. That was the Apollo, what the fuck, Easter egg step in that, where you have to cut off the huge statue head. Very, very interesting. I wonder if there's going to be a mention to any of the Rhodeses or to any of our characters from the Chaos storyline. Very, very interesting that that they threw this in the trailer here. Very man, that's kind of exciting. After the disappointment of the Chaos storyline involvement in Black Ops 6, they could have done a lot more with that, but it's good to see that I don't know, they're trying again. Maybe they're going to put more heavy emphasis on this. Who knows? But let's move on. Door buys, it looks like it just looked like door buys. So we have a little recap of our cinematic trailer. What a great cinematic trailer too. Just, I love how it doesn't make any sense at all. Right here, ooh, look at that. So I just read earlier today on Twitter, I don't remember who said it, but those are 115 rocks. It's very interesting that there's a 115 in the dark ether here. It's I mean, I think I know who it was. I think it was Donuts actually who pointed out the timeline. There was, you know, just the Apothicons and the Keepers, and then the Apothicons shot 115 through portals, which would be very, very interesting if that is the case. It's just one huge cycle. It actually just is just so vast and so big, it'll eventually restart itself. I'll just mention one more thing before we continue on here. I also read another interesting fact that our BO6 crew will appear in more maps than any other crew that we've had in Call of Duty Zombies. Victus, Primus, Ultimus, Chaos. That is very interesting. They are the main characters. Gray, Weaver, Carver, and I guess technically Maya. Well, Strauss, Peck as well. That's very, very, I don't know. I don't mind that. I know a lot of people are probably going to shit on me and be like, man, I'm such a traitor, but like, I like our characters. And that was also just counting the maps that we're actually able to play them. I'm actually kind of counting Cold War, so there's all those maps in Cold War as well, where we're not playing as them, but they are communicating to us, kind of leading us through the whole zombie experience at that point. I know that's super controversial. You can disagree with me all you want. I completely understand, but I don't know. I am a fan of our crew now being the main characters. Let's continue. So it shoots right into the telescope there. I wonder if that is a Easter egg step of itself to do that, or that's just going to be at the start of the map. It looks like our players are in the starting area, so it looks like that probably just happened right off the bat. I'm glad that they are bringing asteroids down. Like I said, they have a chance to redo the Die Rise skybox, and they're going with it. Let's move on here. We got more of the meteors falling down. There's our Ravager buddies. Obviously, they're going to be our max ammo round. It looks, you can just tell with the tinge. More action. The museum, what was it called? The Museum Infinitum. Museum Infinitum. Has that ever been mentioned? I don't know. I don't think it's ever been mentioned, but we have Nikolai breaking down the door. Zombie spots him. Ends its life immediately. Okay. That's a little bit of a blurry shot, but what can we see here? I wonder if these weapon cases are breakable, that we can take weapons out of them. There's a clock. Oh my god, right below, right where my webcam is. I'm not moving it again, but like right where my webcam is, there's a freaking dead of the night clock chilling right there. Again, lots of chaos vibes coming into this map, seeping into this map. There was something on the wall. We opened the gate to hell. More shooting, more killing. It's looking fantastic. We got the big room. This contraption, I don't know what you would call this, freaking almost like a presentation Tesla. It looks like the Tesla Ray. I say Tesla Ray, I don't know what I meant by that, but it reminds me of oh god, I don't know actually what they're called. In Horizon Drop, where the main trap is on top of the castle, you have the two huge pillars with that exact ball-shaped thing on top. And that's what it reminds me of. I don't know what it's called, but it kind of reminds me of Horizon Drop there. Yeah, nice big room though. Activate. That's absolutely sick. That's so cool. We get a shot of what I'm assuming is the back of the map here. We have an exfil. We have some other locations that look like we can go into. Two big white buildings, two beautiful white buildings. And yeah, we have a wall weapon by there. And yeah, this map is looking really, really, really big. It's going to be a lot to explore. I bet there's going to be a lot of shit just floating in space that we're going to have to really look out for. Continue. There's the... I'm just going to call them SAM turrets. I'm assuming that's a trap. It looks like it's a trap. They shoot really, really close. Okay, they are a trap. We have Wisp T perk right there. Nice little shot of the back. Really close to the edge. Very uncomfortable. And the Wonder Weapon. What was that? Really, really cool. That thing is super sick. The saucer. Oh, it's cool. You can actually see it leave the chamber. There's our mule kick perk there, looking fresh as ever. Our Black Ops Cold War version of it. And oh my god, the classic Pack-a-Punch. That's... oh my gosh, we gotta take a look here. Oh my god, that is a sight to see. One thing I did notice while we were kind of taking a look at the Pack-a-Punch there is that they did not show the Pack-a-Punch like animation. So I wonder for this if they actually reverted back to the old style where you throw your gun in, it disappears for a while, you grab it back. I doubt that's gonna happen, but I don't know. They could make it work. They could make a select the Pack-a-Punch one. It goes in, comes out. Like that would be super, super cool if they were actually able to work that into the map. But I highly doubt it. I bet it's just gonna work how it has worked for the last 5 years here. So very cool to see it return though. Classic Pack-a-Punch. Please wait. And this is what I'm talking about right here. You don't see it, but nice camo though. Gold. Wonder what tier that is. Okay, we barely get a look right there. That is the that looks like that's a cannon of something. A ray cannon of some sort here. Very unique angle that they would shoot this from. We have our new elite Oscar. He looks fun. He looks like a fun little dude. Shoot something from his chest. Look at that camel. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder how much of a bullet sponge he's actually going to be. Hopefully he's not too annoying. More footage with the gun. The wonder weapon that is. The spinning shot was not really good to stop on. Look at that. Oh yeah. That is one badass shot of all of our characters. And that's it. Astra Malorum. Very, very cool. Looks pretty impressive. Honestly, it looks like a more closed in space type of map, so it's going to be a little bit more claustrophobic. So it might be a little bit harder in that aspect because, you know, obviously less places to train and a lot more places to get trapped as well. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's going to be exciting. December 4th, free content updates, new map. We'll be streaming it, of course, when it comes out. So stay tuned for that. But that will be the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think of the Zombies trailer in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in another Black Ops 7 video. Peace out.